Alrighty. Can you guys hear, see me, touch, smell? No, I'm just kidding. You wish. What's up, guys? It's good to see you. I'm so sorry that I'm freaking late. The internet has been out since 6 a.m. because I live here and here sucks. So, but hey, at least I got a roof over my head, right? Welcome to All Signs. This is going to be whatever comes out for the end of the month, for the end of the month for June. Keep in mind that these are general readings, so you want to make sure to check for your sun, your moon, your rising, your Venus, and your Jupiter placements for a full picture. Yes, of course, I'm taking super chat questions today as per usual. Absolutely, as always, I will always be taking super chat questions. Well, I don't want to say that because sometimes I'm like, no, right? But yes, I am taking super chat questions today. If you don't know how the super chat questions work and you're new here, you can head on over to my website at violetaalexis.com and look under super chat rules. They are $4.99 and up. Okay. Shout out to Rick. Thank you so much for being here. Robert Bruce says, angels, guardians, prepare all serpents. Sir, this is a Kmart. No, I'm just kidding. We're dragons, okay, buddy? What's going on? Good to see you, Danielle. Good to see you, Leo Empress, Jill. What's up, Joe de Vivier? Ooh, I like that. I know that I said that wrong. Can we do the signs backwards today? I don't see anything wrong with that. How do you guys feel about that? What do you think about switching it up a little bit and doing the signs backwards? What's up, Vanessa? Vanessa Cheney, not Williams. What's up, Selena? Good to see you. Hello, Alien Trip. Oh, what's up, Rach? What's up, Chris? How do you guys feel about that? About doing the signs backwards? Is that cool with you? You guys cool with that? What's up, Leah? Oh my God, Leah. Oh, Leah, it's so nice to see you. Thank you so much for that. I really appreciate it. Everybody hashtag Warner in the chat if you have not. That is a good friend of mine. It is so nice to see you in here. And thank you so much for your support, not just now, but over the years. Also dealing with me and my homosexual male crushes from 2017. But we don't talk about that, right? Do it? Sure, why not? Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and do Pisces today. Oh, no. I forgot to put on my Elgato. Is it going to work now? There we go. All right, cool. What's up, Jennifer? Good to see you. Right. We don't talk about that. Join the club. I'm dead. Yeah, I had a total crush on this guy who thought he was bisexual back in 2017. But anybody listening to that man knows that he was just, confused. He was very, very gay, and I very much thought that I was in love with him. It was insane. But I am who I am, right? That was a long, ancient time ago. Okay, cool. So we'll go ahead and do Pisces first, okay? Oh, God, my freaking back hurts. What's up, Danny P? All right, you guys, let's do it. All right, Pisces. All right, Pisces, welcome to your reading. Let's see what is going on for you at the end of June. The 10 of Wands in reverse, the Judgment, and the 5 of Swords in reverse. Tell me about that 10 of Wands in reverse, the 2 of Cups, and the Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Well, there's something that I think that you and another person maybe tried to sweep under the rug. This looks like love. It could be friendship. Also keep that in mind. I know that you guys are having Saturn going retrograde in your sign here coming up pretty soon. So there's going to be a reevaluation of some boundaries. And maybe that's just what this is, right? June 29th, Saturn goes retrograde. Fun for no one. Just kidding. Shouldn't be that bad. I don't mind Saturn so much. It's Mars that pisses me off. But to me, this is kind of a rewind. This is a look back to something that you've dealt with before. And to me, this is you and another person trying to address some kind of issue that's been long overdue, that's been long standing. understanding, something that you keep repeating. And this is making me feel like you're kind of getting something off of your chest, or you're getting to this point where you're like, you know what, I got to stop making this harder on myself. But for some reason, you're still making it harder on yourself. Or maybe somebody's making it harder on you, but the Ten of Wands in reverse is usually when it's like you're working harder, not smarter. You know, we all do that, especially when we get stuck in a cycles. So I just feel like you have some repetitive issues kind of coming up that you're repeating, and you're trying to figure out how not to repeat them, right? It's like we all do that. Then we have the Judgment with the Knight of Pentacles and the Strength card. I absolutely love this. This to me looks like you are bringing back something that maybe you put on the shelf before. This could be something financially. Maybe something is coming up financially. Maybe it's just that you're simply figuring out how to budget better. Or maybe there's some project that you put on the shelf a while ago and you're like, you know what? I know that I can make money from this. I need to go back towards this. So maybe it's like you're trying to make a tarot deck, right? Let's say that you're trying to design a tarot deck through Canva and you're using Midjourney and all of that stuff for AI, and you did like half of it and then you kind of left it back there, and you're like, you know what, I need to go back and I need to bring this back up, because I know that I have the ability to create an incredible tarot deck that I can actually make money from. Do I think that you're creating a tarot deck? I have no idea. That's just one prime example, but this is you being like, I know that this is something that I can do. I know that this is something that I can do right, and it's something that you're also passionate about with that strength there. And this could also be something that strengthens your finances at the end of the day. Danielle Vetterkind, thank you so much for that super chat question. Rick, can you write the thing for the pinned comment? I don't see it there. The Five of Swords in reverse with the Three of Cups in reverse, the Two of Wands. So this just really makes me feel like you are setting boundaries. To me, this looks like you just feel like you can't win with someone or with a group of people. You're like, oh, this just is not for me, you know? And to me, this is you being like, okay, if I want different people in my life, I have to be different. If I want different people in my life, or if I want people to treat me differently, I have to act accordingly. I have to act differently. So what does that mean? If you feel like people are constantly taking advantage of you, it's time that you put up some kind of healthy boundaries and also communicate that. Or sometimes you have to remove access from people. You have to remove the access of yourself from people, so that way, A, you can find your peace, and they realize that they cannot have access to you when they're being a shitbag, right? Excuse my French. So it just kind of seems like it's something like that. So definitely trying to work smarter, not harder, but you're having a little bit of an issue, but it seems like there's some kind of mutual understanding between you and another person that almost is kind of putting a balm over the issue, which I really, really like. Ugly Truth Tarot, it's so good to see you. Thank you so much. It looks like you're bringing some kind of project or something financially back to the table that you have passion for, and it looks like you're trying to kind of figure out either a third-party situation, yes, maybe that could be it, or some kind of drama, some kind of negative people in your life that really don't have the wherewithal to be in your life. Don't let pride get in your way. Then we have Leo. Okay, so some of you could definitely have a Leo placement and upheaval. So for some of you, if there is a cycle that you're personally repeating, there could be an issue where maybe pride is getting in your way, and it gets in it's okay to have a little bit of pride. I don't think there's anything wrong with having a little bit of pride. You should have some pride, absolutely. But it may cause a problem where you're making things harder on yourself instead of easier due to some kind of past situation that you keep repeating when it comes to your emotional life. I want to say stay confident, but don't stay prideful. The thing that you're doing creatively, or the thing that you feel pulled to do when it comes to your creative abilities, something that potentially you could make money off of, I want to say it may be difficult, but I think that sometimes the more difficult things can be, sometimes the bigger the reward, right? Because you're fighting through that resistance. You're creating strength and endurance within yourself, and you're proving to God, you're proving to the universe that, hey, I want this thing and I'll work for it. So that's what I feel like is going on. Thank you so much, Pisces. All right, you guys, we will be checking super chat questions after Virgo, and then again after Aries. Okay. All right, let's go ahead and move on. Oh my God, is that Fireball Baby? It's good to see you, honey. What's up, Victoria? Ugly Truth Tarot, girl, you predicted my breakup a few months ago in a super chat. Oh my God. I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry. But like, Kim, you know what I mean? You deserve better. I'm sorry, baby. God, that freaking sucks. Okay, Aquarius, welcome. Let's go ahead and take a look at what you have going on for the rest of June. The Queen of Pentacles in reverse. The Page of Swords. And the Ace of Wands. Okay, well, I like how it's ending. Let's see the beginning here. Okay. You know what this feels like? This kind of reminds me of what I was complaining about today and yesterday. And, well, like every day, to be honest. For some of you, it could be that you're really sick of the mundane. You're sick and tired of being tired. You're sick of the daily grind. You know, you're sick of having to work, aren't we all, in some way? And there may be some of you that are still kind of standing, but you may want to focus more on love. You may want to focus more on creative pursuits, and kind of you're not really like digging the practical life right now. For others of you, this can be some maybe insecurities that you're working through, or some financial issues that you're working through. It looks like there's some kind of new opportunity that you'll be able to have on your hands, which kind of feels separate from some kind of financial issue. If it is around finances, if it's more so just around your self-worth, your self-value, or maybe you just got like, you know, you have a hormonal breakout this coming week or something like that, and you kind of feel like crap about yourself. What's this? The Three of Pentacles in reverse. Ooh, there could be an issue at work. Okay, if you guys are employed, there could be some kind of issue at work where you and another person are not really getting along, which could kind of get your goat a little bit. But to me, this is you still being more, or attempting to be more high vibrational about it, still trying to bring love into the situation while still keeping up healthy boundaries. So it looks like you're having a little bit of a maybe tit for tat energy with somebody at work, or you know, maybe if you're a stay-at-home mom or a stay-at-home dad or something, maybe it's with a partner, I don't know, but I don't think it's that big of a deal, to be honest. It just looks like you and somebody else are not on the same page, either about finances or practical matters. Thank you so much, Victoria. The Page of Swords, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the King of Swords. So I like that we're going from the Page to the King of Swords. This to me looks like you are trying to actively research or figure out ways to get out of a situation that's disappointing to you. So for instance, let's say it is money, right? Let's say it's money and you're like, oh God, I got to learn how to budget better, or I got to learn how to not spend so much, or whatever the case is. It's like you're watching YouTube videos on how to budget with somebody who has like, you know, 10 million subscribers or something. And not only are you proactively taking the action to be able to figure out whatever this problem is, or to be able to work through it, but you're actually seeing results from it. And so I see this kind of progressive behavior from you, and you are coming out of some kind of disappointing situation. So I really like it. For others of you, this can be you getting advice from somebody, whether it is on a YouTube channel or it's somebody personally to you. There can be a lot of things that you're doing online. Maybe you're chit-chatting with people, you join some kind of tarot group or something, and you guys, you know, vent back and forth to one another, whatever it is, but it's helping you overcome some kind of rejection or some kind of disappointment or some kind of like poor me energy, basically. Then we have the Ace of Wands with the Ten of Swords and the Hierophant in reverse. Well, damn. So this to me, something is ending that does not align with your morals. It doesn't align with your spiritual and or religious values, whatever you believe in. It doesn't align with something that is foundationally important to you. So what is our foundation? It is about our morals. It is about our values. It is about our spiritual or our religious beliefs. And there's something that is not working for you in regards to that. And it seems like you're ending it. Maybe for some of you, maybe it's not about a specific person that you feel like you have to shut out. Maybe something that you believed in for a long time. You're like, that doesn't resonate with me anymore. I don't believe in that anymore. Or maybe it's a relationship and you're like, fuck this, I'm out, you know? It can be that as well. Maybe there's an insecurity in a relationship and you're like, I'm just feel inspired to shut this down. But whatever it is, you're feeling inspired, you're taking action. It's almost like you have this fall and then you get right back up kind of thing. And you're excited is what it looks like. Nothing will come of this situation. House 7 and play. So there could be something that you're really worried about when it comes to an intimate relationship or a business partnership. It's something that you're worried about that is not going to happen. So if you've been freaking yourself out, if you've been speculating, whatever it is, I'm the person that's going to tell you to relax. I'm going to be the person that's going to tell you to have some fun, get creative, go out with your friends, do something that's exciting to you, and try not to worry about something that looks like it's probably not going to happen, okay? So thank you so much, Aquarius. Please make sure you like, share, and comment, and subscribe if you have not. Play Stupid Games podcast. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Dragon family. I really appreciate it. Oh, God, what is going on with my back? Why am I sweating so bad? What is going on, dude? God, I feel like I'm going through my, pubescent girl changes. Okay. All right, Capricorn, welcome. How you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at you for the rest of June. The Page of Pentacles. Wow, what a surprise. The 10 of Cups in reverse. The 7 of Wands. The Hermit. The Temperance. Well, you're just perfect, aren't you? Relax, all right? Save some for us. You're in the right mind, if I do say so myself. You're in the right of mind. It seems like you're very self-reflective. You feel good. It seems like there's nothing really that is disturbing you. At least from what I see from this portion of the spread. Nothing's disturbing you. You're learning more about yourself. Maybe you're watching podcasts on how to fix yourself, on how to deal with your bipolar disorder. I don't know, whatever the thing is, right? But there's a sense of self-awareness. There's a sense of self-awareness in who you are. There's a sense of self-awareness in how you regulate your own emotions. You could be starting a new business. You could be focusing on mental health. You could be focusing on self-help. There's a lot about you creating a space for yourself that is enjoyable, relaxed. It just looks like you're at peace. It looks like you're starting out on something new that's very exciting for you. And maybe this is on the tail end, or maybe this has something to do with that full moon in Capricorn that we just had on the 21st. Maybe this is something like that. So maybe this is the beginning to the ending of something that you've been trying to start in a positive direction. So I like it. I don't have anything negative to say. And you guys seem pretty mentally balanced, unlike me and the rest of my family. Just kidding. The 10 of Cups in reverse, the Emperor, and the Justice in reverse. Ooh, what's that Justice in reverse about? The 5 of Wands in reverse. Well, I don't know who this Emperor is. It could be you, absolutely, but it's a masculine figure, okay? So whoever that is. This, to me, feels like either a relationship or a family matter going a little haywire, but there's a masculine here who's like, yeah, I don't really care about everybody's feelings. I don't care about apologizing or making something right. Like, somebody has to do the hard thing. Do you know what I'm saying? So it's like there's something going on here where people's feelings are at odds with just what needs to be done. And there's somebody here who's like, okay, well, we have to put our feelings aside and we have to get over it. And I don't really care who it's hurting at this time because this is what has to be done. Does that make sense? So I feel like somebody here is hurting some feelings. They're not intending to, but to me, this is about putting their emotions aside, of kind of forcing everybody else to put their emotions aside, and to be able to do what needs to be done. It's like the hard thing that needs to be done. You know who it reminds me of? You know who it reminds me of? It reminds me of Carol from The Walking Dead. I mean, not to be a spoiler, but I don't know if you guys remember, there was like people that were sick in the prison when they were living at the prison during the zombie apocalypse, and she was like, well, they're making everybody sick and we're all gonna die. So she just she just went off and got her gat and just started spraying people. You know what I'm saying? And she's like, well, nobody's going to get sick now. I'm not saying that that's what's going on, but it's giving that vibe. You know what I mean? So then we have the 7 of Wands, the 9 of Cups, And the Five of Pentacles in reverse. I absolutely love this. I mean, this is fabulous. It seems like you're getting a lot of what you want, or something that you've been wanting for a while. You seem content once again. Like, if you're this Emperor person, like, you're losing no sleep over your actions. So I'm not mad at it, I guess, as long as you're not like truly hurting anybody, right? But you're at peace with your decisions. You're at peace with what it is that you have to maintain. If there's been any issue or fear around not getting the thing that you've been waiting to get, it was something you had to walk away from, something to get whatever this is. So I don't know what that means. I don't know if you had to walk away from a job and you're like, oh God, am I going to get the job? Like, I would say yes, probably you're going to get the job, whatever the thing is. And it looks to be pretty positive. It looks like you're maintaining it well. Any competition, it doesn't matter. You're the one standing on top of the hill. So confidence is your key to success, earth, and risk. So I kind of want to say, like, taking a calculated risk will probably be worth it in regards to some kind of thing that you have to do. This can be around earthly things, right? Practical things, money, finances, you know, your job, whatever it is. And this is about persistence, patience, and practicality. So I want to say, go into something with a sense of confidence. Don't back down. I feel like you have it in the bag. And like I said, taking a calculated risk will likely be worth the reward. Okay. So thank you so much, Capricorn. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. All right, let's see. Oh, honey. I just don't understand. Is something going on? Are my vents not open in my room? It's like you go out into my living room, right? The other area, besides my bedroom, and it is like a popsicle in there. You come in here and it's like an Asian bathhouse. I mean, it is steamy, honey. It is truly a steam fest, you know? Not in the mood today. All right, Sagittarius. Oh, thank you, Vanessa. Oh, God, my freaking back. Hello, Delaware Tom. It's so nice to see your little face in here. All right, let's see. All right, Sagittarius. Let's go ahead and take a look at you and the rest of June. We have the King of Pentacles. Okay. We have the Queen of Swords. And we have the Five of Cups. Alrighty. Well, let's see. King of Pentacles and the Tower in reverse. And the Eight of Wands. Well, I like this. I don't know who the masculine energy is here, but there is a masculine energy. And it seems like they are able to kind of turn something destructive and rebuild it, or take pain and turn it into power kind of thing. There's some kind of change that happened in the past, and it looks like this masculine figure is kind of building off of that in some way. It reminds me of what Littlefinger said in Game of Thrones, where he was like, chaos is a ladder, right? Not to be corny, but like, best line in the show, right, besides Dracarys. And to me, this is somebody that's building off of the destruction of something that needed to be destructed. So maybe this is like, I don't know, maybe somebody got sued or something for their business, and now they're like, okay, well, I'm going to raise you 10, right? And then they come back better than ever, and they come with a business that has no holes in it, and they right? So there can be something like that. And it's going really fast. Finances look really good for whomever this is, whether it's you or another person. Relationships look really, really well. If there's something that's been destructed or needed to be changed, it's changed. We're moving forward. We're talking about it. We're stable. We're practical. We're taking care of business, and that's it. So I like to see that. The Queen of Swords with the Page of Cups in reverse and the Death card. No more Mrs. Nice Girl is what I'm getting with this. There's a feminine energy who has really learned from the past. I feel like this is somebody who used to be quite naive, who used to be very gullible a little bit, or it's somebody who maybe played the victim card a lot until maybe they realized, oh, maybe I did have a hand in my own demise or my own self-sabotaging behaviors or whatever the thing is. And to me, this is somebody who's evolving. Not only are they evolving on a general level, but also mentally, verbally, they're communicating about what they're changing or what they want to change or what is going to change or what already has. So I feel like this feminine energy is very straightforward with who she or he, right? We're all made up of feminine and masculine energies, but I'm just going to say she, what she's capable of. And she's not just talking about it. She's actually making the changes in her life. So I see some positive endings here happening, which make me really happy. So I don't really have anything negative to say. The 5 of Cups with the 8 of Cups in reverse and the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. There's a little bit of a negative Nancy energy going on here, I won't lie. Something is ending, yes, and we're kind of focusing on what could have been, shoulda, coulda, woulda kind of thing. So if there's been some kind of missed opportunity, etc., the 5 of Cups is saying, yes, I understand that these 3 cups are spilt over, right? There's no sucking it off the grass. There's no sucking it out of the carpet. It's spilt. It's gone. But there's still 2 cups that are full. So it's asking you to look at the positive in something. Yes, we had to get rid of this. Yes, we had to fire this person. Yes, we had to, but there's something else here for you to have, and it's asking you to look back on that. For some of you, there may be this energy of feeling like, damn, I feel like I settled. You know what I mean? I feel like I settled for a job. I feel like I settled for this relationship. Or you could just be thinking of, damn, remember when I settled that one time? What an idiot, right? So to me, there's just a kind of a lot going on here. A lot of focusing on the past, probably, and that's probably when Saturn goes retrograde. So, and if you're a Sag rising, that can be around your own self-worth, self-value, you know, what it is that you're prioritizing. You have communication is key, house 4, and scavenge, okay? So there needs to be some kind of conversation maybe with the family member or with somebody that you live with. For some reason, it's saying some new line of communication needs to be opened in order to probably resolve something. With that scavenge card, there's something that was left, something that probably needs to be looked back up. It could be something about the past. So maybe we're needing to bring back up something of the past. Maybe there's something that truly wounded us, or where we feel like we truly wounded somebody else, and we're needing to communicate that, apologize, or receive an apology from somebody else. Okay, so it could be a parental figure, it could be a family member, or it could be somebody that you live with, somebody from your past or your childhood. Okay, thank you so much, Saggy. You can like, share, comment, and subscribe. And if you want to book a personal reading with me, you can at violetaalexis.com. I want to pull this up. And you know, that's funny because Saturn, if you're a Sag rising, Saturn's going retrograde in your 4th house, and that house 4 came up. So that's really interesting to me. So maybe it is around family or parents or something like that. Or maybe it's where you want to live. I don't know. Maybe that's what it is. All right, let's go ahead and look at... Thank you so much, Nova. Thank you for the super chat question. Let's go ahead and look at Scorpios. All right, what's up, Charlene? Scorpio. Sorry, guys, one sec. Okay. 8 of Swords. The Magician in reverse. Yikes. The Knight of Swords. Lots of mental energy. The Magician is Mercury, which is our thoughts, how we communicate, etc. We have Mercury again here. We have 8 of Swords. The swords are your mind. Where do I go from here is what I heard. Where do I go from here? Well, that 8 of Swords is about a choice, and this can be around your finances, your sense of independence, you know, what's comfortable to you. But the thing about the 9 of Pentacles is, while yes, the 9 of Pentacles is wonderful, right? It's about individuality. It's about, I feel good here. I feel settled. I feel content. it's also about opening yourself up to the 10 of Pentacles. Well, what's the 10 of Pentacles? Well, it's not just about you anymore. It's about your legacy. It's about what you leave behind. And while, yes, something may be comfortable right now, it doesn't mean that that's all there is. Now, maybe that's where you want to stay, right? Maybe that's where, and who am I to tell you different? But I think that for a lot of you, you're wanting to get to the 10 of Pentacles, which is essentially whatever you deem as happiness. It's everything that you've ever wanted, right? But you're like, how do I get there? So to me, yes, you're content, you're happy with your current circumstances, and there's nothing wrong with that. I think that gratitude is the best manifestation tool to be able to get what it is that you actually want in the long run. So I don't think that there's anything wrong with that, but you're just trying to figure out how to get there. Elle, thank you so much for that super chat question. And I don't see anything wrong with that. The Magician in reverse. Lots of mental energy, baby. Damn. You're doubting yourself a little bit. Why are you doing that? Why are you doing that? Is something making you feel insecure? You know, for some of you, you have somebody who's quite jealous of you, who may make passive-aggressive comments or troll you online or talk shit or whatever, because they're actually jealous of you. So if you've had somebody that's been doing that, even if it's your own mom or your own dad, it doesn't matter, right? Jealousy comes in all kinds of costumes and exciting, loving people, right? And so it makes me feel like that's somebody's intention, is to make you feel that way. Vanessa Williams, thank you so much for that super chat question. That's somebody's intent to make you feel that way. And the thing about people is when we're feeling a certain way, 9 times out of 10, we want that other person to feel what we're feeling because it's triggering something within us. It's what we do as humanity. Humanity can be a sickness sometimes, right? So if there is somebody that's doing that, it is because they want you to doubt you. They want you to doubt what you're capable of. And if you let them, what does that say about you, right? Well, it says that you're human, absolutely. But it says that you need to rise to the occasion. You need to push through that resistance. If you're a Scorpio rising, you're going to have Saturn going retrograde through your 5th house, right? And this is your own sense of self-expression, confidence, creativity, etc. So there's going to be a little bit of a review in regards to that. And I personally think that things are going to get easier, but Neptune's also retrograde there. So it's like reality check about things. Is it a reality check, you know? Or is Saturn and Neptune just trying to make you work harder for the things that you want? Because I feel like you're needing to prove a point, not to this person, but to yourself. Vanessa Williams, thank you for the super chat ×2. The Knight of Swords, the 4 of Wands, the King of Wands. Wow. Damn. For some of you, you have a little bit of a supporter here with that King of Wands. Of course, could this be you? Absolutely. But to me, this is you guys figuring out how to become entrepreneurs. This is a Leo card, which is naturally 5th house, right? Leo naturally rules the 5th house. The sun naturally rules the 5th house. And so there can be something where you are like, okay, you know what? How do I become more confident? How do I learn to express myself in a more creative and dynamic way? How do I do these things? So instead of like sitting here and sulking about what this person is saying about you, or them trying to pull you down or whatever it is, you are problem solving. You're taking a proactive approach on how to not be beat down by what other people's insecurities are projecting onto you. Does that make sense? So I like that you're actually doing something about it. JD Venus, thank you so much for that super chat question. Expect powerful change, Mars, and luck. So this is what I want to say, right? So first of all, Mars is currently going through your 7th house, okay, if you're a Scorpio rising. So there can be somebody who's maybe a little bit passive-aggressive towards you, okay? That could certainly be it. For others of you, this is telling you that if you take the initiative, your ruling planet, if you take the initiative and be assertive and be confident enough to just, right, Mars cuts, right? Just cut through the crap and get what it is that you want, you're going to find that maybe you get a little bit of a dose of luck because of it, okay? So, you know, it's kind of like that saying, fortune favors the bold, right? And Mars is the god of war. So sometimes you just got to be that bitch, you know? Thank you so much, Scorpio. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violetaalexis.com. Thank you so much. Rach, thank you so much. Alrighty, let's see. All right, let's go to my Libras. Then we'll answer some super chat questions after Virgo, and then we're getting right back to the rest of the signs, okay? Libra. Damn. This freaking thing hurts. I am sweating so bad. Gross. All right, Libra, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look for the rest of June for you. Alrighty. The Four of Swords. A little tired, huh? The Six of Cups. The Page of Wands. Okay. Tell me about that Four of Swords. The Devil. Oh, shit. The Four of Swords, the Devil, and the Knight of Cups. You know, it's funny because I actually don't hate it. I don't hate it. So, what I want to say for this, you know, you guys are going to be having, if you're a Libra rising, you guys are going to be having Saturn and Neptune going retrograde through your 6th house. So this can be a reevaluation of your habits. Something can be very, you know, feel very clear to you. You guys could be taking a little bit more of a break from work and the daily grind and focusing more on rest and relaxation. But there's something going on here. I don't feel like you're just relaxing in vain, although you don't know that. Because the Devil's in the upright, which tells me that you're not quite aware yet of some kind of maybe addiction, habit, self-sabotaging behavior, toxicity, a toxic way of thinking, whatever it is. But you're finding a coping mechanism through dealing with what you quite don't understand yet. So if you've been feeling groggy, if you've been feeling down, if something's just like not hitting the right way anymore, it seems like you're taking some time out and you're thinking about it and you're using creative means to be able to work through those things. So maybe you're writing, maybe you're journaling, maybe you're making Etsy shit. I don't know, whatever the thing is. For others of you, I want to say that this can be more of a romantic thing with a lot of intimacy involved. There can be a little bit of a addiction to a person, so obviously be careful with that. But with that Four of Swords, it seems like you're healing from something. Can be sexual healing, you know, 18 and up, right, guys? But to me, there could be a romantic element to this, okay? Or it could be what I said prior. Then we have the Six. What's up, JJ? We have the Six of Cups, the Moon in reverse, and the Two of Pentacles. Tell me about that Moon in reverse. The Two of Swords in reverse. 2-2. I heard it's more about you than them. It's more about you than them. I'm not sure why I heard that. Six, 2, 2, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1 plus 0 equals 1. 1 is about individuality. There can be something that you're maybe learning through another person is what I want to say about yourself, how to better express yourself emotionally, how to better express yourself creatively. It almost feels like you have a muse here, or that you're somebody else's muse in some kind of way. There's a lot of reflecting about the past, and there's a lot of dealing with your own internal emotions, but it feels like something that is a gift. So for my creatives specifically, if you are creative and you're trying to create something, I feel like you have a bit of a muse that is able to give you that inspirational well that you've been looking for, okay? For my parents, my Libra parents, there could be more of a sharing of emotions, being able to get on the same page with a child, potentially, not avoiding our emotions anymore, deciding to express our emotions, or a child could be doing that to you. Or this could just be as simple as we're talking about, you know, past memories. We're talking about our good memories that we have together, and it's making us feel good. You know, it can be just that simple. What's up, Avatar? The High Priestess and the Star. God, that's beautiful. you are really reaching new heights because of the steps that you're taking. This is a very childlike energy here, which I like to see. I think that a lot of us forget our inner child a lot of the times because, well, we have to be realistic and, you know, we have our bills and we have to get our car fixed tomorrow and right? We got to do all that crap. But it's like, remember when you were a kid and like you thought you could do anything? You thought you could be anything? Like, see, that's what I love about Sagittarius people, right? Side note, that's what I love about Sagittarians. They are so absolutely delusional that they can do something. And everyone calls them crazy until they actually do it. And then everyone calls them a genius. And they're like, oh my God, wow. And they become famous and stuff. And it's like, you know, you got to have a little bit of that Sagittarian delusion sometimes to make it work. Because sometimes that delusion turns into a reality. And to me, this is you exploring your potential, the heights of who you can be, of what you are now, of what you were, that can be brought into the now. And it seems like there's a lot of, I don't want to say isolation, but there's a lot of alone time that you're spending, and you're healing a lot around your inner child. You're healing yourself. You're listening to your intuition more. You're listening to your internal guidance more. Fabian, thank you so much for that super chat. And it's bringing you some kind of hope. So it's like you're not super confident. You're kind of stepping out into the unknown, but it seems like you have some kind of support. It seems like you have some kind of support, or somebody's sharing some kind of knowledge with you on how to get to where it is that you're trying to go. We have a personal issue reaches a resolution. We have Aquarius. And we have waterproof. So there can be something, right? Full moon in Cancer. Cancer is what? It can represent our childhood. It can represent our parental figures. Maybe something about that. Maybe you're the parent, right? Something in regards to a parental matter, or something in regards to a family matter, or childhood trauma, or your inner child, or whatever. Something like that is going to come to a head in a positive way. And it's very personal to you. And what I want to say is, when it comes to like groups, communities, surrounding yourself with people of like mind, I want to say is really going to help you, because I think that you're very sensitive to something, and it's like it's almost as if you have a trigger out there in the world, but you don't realize that you're being triggered or where that's coming from. And I feel like there's going to be somebody here who you connect with, or people that you end up connecting with, where they're helping you realize it, or something like that. And it's helping you, it's making you feel protected, or it's giving you like thicker skin, or it's like you're learning where those triggers are coming from, which is helping you delve into your higher potential, or your goals, dreams, your aspirations. But for some of you, I will say this. Some of you really want something in your life that is going to cause you to have thicker skin, and it's about working through those issues, okay? Just saying, right? Like, say you want to be a social media influencer, like, you know, that's going to cause some thick skin, whatever the thing is for you. All right, thank you so much. Libra, please make sure you like, share, comment, and subscribe, and you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. What's up, Victoria? What's up, Sierra? Excuse me. Alrighty. And now, oh, fuck. All right, cool. Let's go ahead and move on to my Virgos. Virgos. Alrighty. All right, Virgos, how you doing? Welcome. Let's see what's going on for the rest of June for you. Virgo, we have the Hangman, Pisces energy, which for some of you, that's your 7th house. If you're a Virgo rising, the Lovers in reverse, and the Chariot. And then we have Cancer. Well, we have all major arcanas here. So we have Pisces, we have Gemini, and we have Cancer. So let's see that Hangman. The 3 of Swords in reverse, and the World. Love this. Absolutely love it. Okay. I really, really like this. This to me is taking some time to yourself to be able to reflect, to be able to understand something about either how you hurt someone or how someone else hurt you, or both. There's something around pain where you're able to finally close it out. You're finally able to get some kind of closure. Summer, thank you so much. Maybe, you know, the hangman, it can be like 12th house energy, right? It can be addictions. It can be mental health. It can be self-sabotaging ways. You know, maybe there was an addiction that you had or have that really hurt yourself and others. And now you're figuring out how to cope with it. And now you're working it and you're seeing things from a different angle or whatever the thing is, right? I don't know what it is. But to me, with this world here, this world speaks volumes. Because the hangman is so much about perspective, and the world, putting that perspective next to the world like that makes me feel like you are seeing things from a higher perspective. And for some of you, for my Virgo risings, hello, Mars and Uranus. Uranus has been transiting your 9th house since, I want to say 2018, 2019, something like that. And so you've been breaking free of old beliefs and, you know, 9th house can be like your life's purpose, you know, and fighting for what you believe in and whatever the thing is, right? And I feel like you're getting a higher perspective because you're kind of breaking free from this old way, this old philosophy around pain or around something. And I really, really like it. This is very healthy for you. Then we have the Lovers in reverse with the 8 of Pentacles and the 7 of Cups. Ooh, don't like that. Well, you know, I'm not going to lie. There can be an issue around like third parties or cheating or something like that. Maybe in the work environment or somebody fantasizing around a partner, somebody at work. Okay, maybe it could be that. For others of you, tell me about that 7 of Cups, the Queen of Cups in reverse. Yikes. So this can also talk about delusion, okay? 7 of Cups can be a little bit like La La Land. And then when the Queen of Cups in reverse is clarifying La La Land, it's like we're creating scenarios in our own brain about why we can't trust somebody. Does that mean that the person who cheated on you, yeah, well, you're delusional, you should trust them? No, that's not what I'm saying. But what I'm saying is sometimes because of what other people have done to us, we start to apply that, or we start to become hyper vigilant to the possibilities that other people are going to do that. Why? Because that's what the brain does to protect itself. It naturally will do that. Your brain is doing what it's supposed to be doing. It's looking for where's the issue, right? So I want to say really be careful around that. Make sure that you are first of all, not blaming yourself, not blaming others for certain things that they have no control over. But I like the 8 of Pentacles here because it tells me that you're trying to master some kind of delusion, or it's like you're trying to be more realistic about things instead of being overly emotional, or instead of taking things to an extreme, okay? Or somebody else is. Reverse it if you need to. Shit. We have the Chariot here. Ooh, the 3 of Wands. Some of you are going on a trip. Why is that 6 of Wands in reverse? Aw, Power of the P. Thank you so much, baby. 6-6. So something's going to be successful here, even if it feels like it's not. For some of you, you're going on a trip that you're not telling anyone about. For others of you, there's something that you've been planning on doing that you're trying to have success at, and you've already planned it out, and you're actually taking action, or you're like waiting on the right time, but you may not want some kind of unwanted attention. Power of the P, thank you, baby. But it feels like you're doing something quietly. Give me one more on this. The Knight of Wands. Something that makes you feel passionate, excited. You're taking action on something, but it seems like you're trying to be quiet about it. Like you don't want anybody to know. Your advice is meditate and contemplate. Yang. Well, that's kind of, and caching or caching, whatever the hell that's, however you pronounce that. Well, this is interesting, isn't it? Because meditate and contemplate is a little bit opposite of yang. Yang is like, we're being proactive, we're expressing ourselves, we're going out and we're doing and we're taking action. And meditate and contemplate is more like, we're chilling, right? It's more the yin, right? And it's new moon in Pisces, this card, okay? So Pisces, for my Virgo risings, that's your 7th house of one-on-one relationships. Maybe there's something that you really need to think about when it comes to your relationships or how you relate to other people. Maybe it's around a client or your marketplace, sure. But it can be about needing to rethink something in regards to partnerships, because you guys are going to be having Saturn and Neptune going retrograde there anyway. So especially for my Virgo risings, really needing to rethink things there and needing to take some kind of proactive action around some kind of relationship or how you're relating to others. Where'd that other card go? Oh, and then Keishing. I want to say, don't save your feelings for like a rainy day. You know, if you feel like you need to express something or you need to get something out, I don't want to say like, I want to say don't suppress that thing. It's like, think before you speak and then say the thing or do the thing. Okay, because maybe there's some boundaries there, or maybe somebody is setting boundaries with you. Whatever the case is, we're needing to think before we act, and don't like suppress feelings or rage or some kind of anger. Okay. All right, thank you so much, Virgo. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettealexis.com. What's up, Hessenance? Thank you so much for that super chat question. Alrighty, we're going to answer some of the super chat questions real quick, and then we are going to get right back on there, and then we're going to do Leo, and then we're going to work all the way down to Aries. So Hessenance is where the super chats end for now. That's the cutoff, okay? So let's see. Shout out to L. Warner. Thank you so much for that. Danielle Vetterkind. Yay. So my ex from a few years back is flying in for work this weekend and wants to hang out. How is it going to go? Advice. I really love this guy. Thank you, V. You're welcome. How's it going to go? The King of Cups. Wow. Okay. The Empress. Don't get pregnant. God. If you don't want to get pregnant, don't get pregnant, okay? The Sun. The Four of Pentacles in reverse. The Fool. Damn, you want to trade weekends? I don't even see the Six of Pentacles in reverse as being bad. So what is this, right? Well, you have all of this absolutely stunning and gorgeous energy. This shows me love. This shows me somebody that is willing to listen to you. This makes me feel like you have somebody who's making you feel valid. You're feeling in your feminine energy. I feel like there is a lot of expression. There's not this fear to, well, maybe I shouldn't say this, or maybe I shouldn't be this person. No, I feel like you guys are completely being yourselves. With that Fool there, it's like you're taking a chance. You're doing the trust fall. And I feel like there can be careful around like spending too much money, or maybe this person's going to spend a little bit too much money on you. But I see a lot of indulgence, which isn't so bad. You know, this looks like something that is very healthy. Your advice is you are good enough, Pluto, and community. Interesting. So I'm feeling like there's something, I don't know why. I don't know if this is like a side message, but there's something about your external reality that needs to change. Maybe the groups, people that you're surrounding yourself with need to change, or you need to allow them to transform you. You could have had self-worth or self-value issues, feeling like you're not good enough, feeling like you have to show up in a certain way, feeling like you have to perform for people. It's telling you that you don't need to do that. Especially in this person's presence, it really makes me see that this is going to be somebody who shows you that you are good enough, or somebody who makes you feel very good about yourself. And this is great, because when a man puts me in my feminine energy where I don't feel combative, when a man is just a man and he can make me just naturally do that, it is the sexiest thing in the world. I am just the sweetest little, most cutest lemon meringue juicy piece of pie ever, right? And I feel like that's gonna be you, and it's gonna feel so natural is what I want to say. And I want to say enjoy it as well. Allow yourself to open up, allow yourself to be intimate. I'm not saying like have sex, hey, that's on you, but intimacy isn't just about sex, right? It's about connection, and it's about depth. So allow yourself to fall into it. I really like it. Thank you so much, Danielle. You've been supporting me for so long. Thank you. Ugly Truth Tarot, my girl. Okay. Hey, babe, I'm Gemini, Cancer, Venus, Libra rising. Where is this going with this guy? There's history, but we never dated before. He's a Scorpio rising. Let me see. Where is this going? Well, this is where it could go with that Seven of Pentacles and the Ten of Pentacles. So, I mean, you know what that is, right? This is like, it's not just, we're not just jumping into something. We're really thinking about it. We're taking our time. We're investing. And to the Ten of Pentacles, I feel like this could end up in a relationship or some kind of marriage potential, or maybe you guys go into business together, but whatever the thing is, we're reaching a point of culmination, of happiness, of getting what it is that we want. So I think that you guys are maybe going to really be taking your time on getting there, but I feel like it's probably going to happen if you guys play your cards right. Victoria Saldana, Libra Sun and Venus, 0 Cat Moon, Aries rising. What's coming up in love? Thank you so much. If it's an X, H or L. All right, let's see. What's coming up in love? The Seven of Swords in reverse. It looks like somebody could be having a guilty conscience, or somebody can be admitting something to you. The Seven of Swords in reverse can be like an admittance of guilt, okay? So somebody could be admitting something to you, or this could be somebody who's just like, I need to focus on me. Is it H? Yes. All right, let's see. Thank you so much, Victoria. And thank you, Play Stupid Games Podcast. I really appreciate you. Nova, hello via Alexis. May I please have an advice regarding my situation with C? Thank you. Oh, absolutely. To be honest, with that Fool, that Tower, and that Hangman in reverse, if we just jump right into something, or if we try to jump into something too fast, or if we move in together, if we say the thing or whatever, it's probably going to cause a ruckus. And then nothing's going to change. Trying to also control this, or trying to control how it's going to go or in what direction it's going to go, is probably going to cause a shitstorm. So I want to say be cautious with that. What should she be doing here? The Eight of Pentacles, the Magician, and the Knight of Cups in reverse. Be careful of like any jealousies, paranoias, moodiness, anything like that. Spirit's trying to tell you, take your time. Take your time on the thing. It's telling you as well that you have the power to be able to create what it is that you want from this connection, but you need to take your time. You need to also master either your talents, gifts, skills, abilities. You need to master manifestation. You need to master how you think as well. And I say that because the Eight of Pentacles is about mastery. It's about working on something, and it's about doing it routinely till you fucking get it. So the Magician is about intention. It's about manifestation. It's about knowing and believing that we have all of the tools to be able to create the thing that we want to create. But be cautious of your emotions getting in the way of, I don't want to say ruining things, but it can cause some self-sabotage. It can cause, sadness, a grief, right? So just be cautious with that. It's asking you, what do you need to release? Taurus and routine. How funny is that, right? So there's something that you need to release, okay? I don't know what that thing is. I don't know if you feel the need to control something, if you feel the need to possess this, if you, feel like you want to rush into this or whatever the thing is. Ask yourself, like, where that's coming from. Taurus and routine. Well, this reminds me of Taurus and Virgo, right? Obviously, because this says Taurus, but routine is like the 6th house, right? So it's about building something to the point that it's exactly what you want. And that is going to take consistency with whatever you do. If you want to be a master at something, you have to have the consistency down to the point where you could do it with your eyes closed, whatever that thing is for you. It can be around self-worth, self-value, prioritizing yourself, your self-esteem, okay? I hope that helped. All right, let's see. I gotta move this freaking phone. This is gonna drive me absolutely insane. L, hey V, what is the future fate of V and I? Any advice? Welcome to. Thanks, Boo. Sure. The Two of Wands, there's some kind of decision to make around a relationship. It feels like there's a potential of a relationship, but somebody has to let go of an old path, or they need to do something different in order to make this happen. I see a lot of Eight of Wands around the Hierophant, so this is representative of we're talking about commitment, we're talking about our spiritual and or our religious beliefs, we're talking about what our values and our morals are, and it seems like there's some kind of fast forward movement, but for some reason it's causing some kind of conflict between the two of you, and it can be around both people, because it's, you know, Eight of Wands is Mercury and Sagittarius. We're all trying to get our point across, and like no points are being fucking made, right? And it can be around religion, spirituality, morals, values, what we know, commitment, marriage, things like that. Whatever the thing is for your specific situation. Vanessa Williams, hi Violetta, young Cancer, his feelings towards me, and does he feel at all like I'm rejecting him? What are the Cancer's feelings towards Vanessa? Two of Swords, Ace of Swords, the King of Wands in reverse. Well, maybe. He's certainly feeling like he's getting a little bit of an ego check, or his pride is getting checked, or his ego's getting checked, like I said. A little bit of a pop of the ego balloon, you know what I mean? But it seems like he's avoiding Two of Swords to the Ace of Swords telling you about it, or he's trying to just keep the peace. Maybe I should keep this to myself. Tell me more. What does he want to say? The Three of Swords, that he's hurt about something? It seems like he's got his ego busted. The World in reverse and the Page of Wands. You brought him down. He feels like you brought him down from the King of Wands to the Page of Wands. The World in reverse to the Page of Wands. It could be that there's some kind of unfinished business between the two of you that he doesn't really feel confident to speak on. Maybe it was an old conversation that was never finished. I don't know. It could be also that you're triggering some kind of childhood insecurities that are coming back up. So do I feel like he feels rejected by you? Possibly, but it just seems like he's feeling a bit of an ego bust or something like that from you. Your advice is to basically be practical. Then we have water and preparation. So this is full moon in Taurus. This is like a culmination of what we're prioritizing, what we're building, and what we value as well. It's telling you to be empathetic, to show some kind of compassion, or listen to your gut instincts on this, you know? What do you mean that preparation? Queen of Swords in reverse. This person may end up saying something to piss you off, okay? So be cautious of that, and maybe telling you to prepare for that. That may be why it's giving you the full moon in Taurus card, where it's like, hey, slow down, you know what I mean? And with that water, it can be like needing to show up in an empathetic or compassionate way. Now, if this person's a piece of shit, like maybe having some compassion for yourself and maybe needing to prioritize yourself and walk away, okay? But there might be something that's going to end up triggering you, and it may be because he's triggered himself. I hope he doesn't know about the Leo. I hope that's not why the King of Wands in reverse was there. Speaking of, Leo man's future actions towards me. The Lovers. The Eight of Cups. Okay, great. The Ace of Cups in reverse. It's giving very like hot and cold a little bit. It's like the Lovers is so passionate. It's so connected. It's so there. And so I see that, but then I see the Eight of Cups to the Ace of Cups in reverse, which is like, well, no. I need to, I don't know, see what else is out there. I need to think about things, or I need to, you know, take a walk. You know what I mean? I need to figure things out. Four of Wands in reverse, the Four of Pentacles, and the Page of Cups in reverse. You know, the Four of Wands in reverse can be like, I'm not going out, or there's a delay, or I'm delaying something, or I'm feeling apprehensive, or I'm feeling down, or something like that. And then the Four of Pentacles is like, you know, it's Capricorn. It's holding back quite a bit. And the Page of Cups in reverse can represent somebody who's sad, or somebody who's playing victim, or, you know, somebody who's maybe purposely playing victim to get a rise, but it just seems like, man, what's up with the men in your life? It's giving very hot and cold. And it's giving insecure. Adjustments are required. Speaking of Capricorn, we have Capricorn energy here and teamwork. Well, okay. This is about being realistic. This is about being practical. You got 2 earth sign cards now, Capricorn and Taurus. So there's something about needing to be realistic or practical about a situation. Although Taurus isn't super realistic. It's less realistic than the other 2 earth signs, but there is something that needs to be changed. And maybe it's your approach. Maybe it's the way that you're initiating things, right? I don't know. But Capricorn is a cardinal sign, so it's about how we're initiating things. Maybe needing to take things slow if you're not already. If he's not showing any reciprocation or not enough, there needs to be a change in that. Or if you're doing too much, there needs to be a change in that. So that's what I got for you, baby. All right, guys, we're almost done with the super chats, and then we're going to get back to Leo and the rest of the signs, okay? Thank you, Vanessa. JD Venus. Hi, what's next for me in career? The 7 of Cups in reverse. And the Queen of Pentacles. So you're going to end up having to make some kind of choice. And it's going to be like a reality check moment. This is probably going to be when Saturn's retrograde, right? Neptune's retrograde. I know Saturn's retrograde till November 15th. So there's going to be something that you're going to be having to look at very realistically. But things may actually get easier for you because of it. And because of that, I feel like you're going to be able to make a practical choice. You're going to be able to make more money because of this choice. You're going to feel more comfortable with where you're at, and it feels like your bills are going to be paid. So I want to say be realistic about the choices that you're making, being able to see things as they are, and, you know, show up, you know, is what I want to say. Show up to the party. Thank you, JD Venus. Rach, I have a crush on Elle, a Pisces. She is going through it right now, so I'm giving her space. How does she see this developing in the future? The King of Cups and the Strength in reverse. I think that she feels the emotions there, or she feels like you guys could be that for each other, like somebody to talk to, maybe falling in love or something like that, something emotionally stable. But at the same time, with that Strength in reverse, she's not super confident for some reason. And I don't know if it's just because of her past relationships that she's like that, or if it's something that happened between the 2 of you, or she's having a pride or an ego issue. But it seems like the Strength in reverse is kind of what's disrupting it for some reason. Thank you so much, Rach. Fabian, hi, question about my person. Maying see feelings towards me. Sure, let's see. Well, she views you as an authority figure, even if you're not like the boss. She seems to feel like you can sometimes be a little detached. Do you guys work together? 3 of Pentacles? Or she feels like you guys are on the same page about things. The Star in reverse. Why? But she's like, where's the emotion? For some reason. The Star in reverse is like, I'm not having a lot of hope in something, or I don't want to share this part of myself, or, you know, I'm still not healed from something. Well, it's connected to the 2 of Cups, which is like a mutual understanding. It's about intimacy. It's about caring for one another. It's about emotions. So there's something that she hasn't healed from in regards to that, or there's something that she's kind of, because she's looking at you like, you see this, how this Emperor is over here, and you see how this guy is like not looking at any of this. He's kind of just detached. And maybe that's her, you know, I don't know. Maybe she's like, listen, I got bigger fish to fry. I got shit I got to do, right? Maybe it's that. Or maybe she feels that that's how you are. But there's a little bit of lack of hope, or a little bit of lack of healing in regards to some kind of mutual understanding between the 2 of you. Although when it comes to like a working relationship, or when it comes to practical things, she feels like you guys are on the same page. But she still feels that emotional connection with you. Like she feels as though you guys do have a mutual understanding, but there's something unhealed there. Either between the 2 of you, or just within her, or she feels like you have something unhealed. Thank you so much, Fabian. Summer. Hi, Violetta. Hey. What are his current thoughts / feelings towards me currently? Thank you. Sure. What is he thinking of Summer right now? The Chariot, the Ten of Wands. This is somebody that's willing to come see you. If you guys are at a distance, willing to travel to come see you. This person may hop in a car and come and see you and actually take on most of the burden for connecting in some way. It seems like he's willing to take some kind of responsibility. He's a little bit fearful for some reason, or a little bit intimidated about something, but he's still willing to take the responsibility. Feelings? Seven of Swords, Three of Cups. Be careful that he's not hiding like a third party, but the Three of Cups is in the upright, so I'm not thinking like it's something super weird. He may view you as a friend. That doesn't mean that he doesn't view you as a lover. I've dated somebody where I viewed them as both, and it was great. But the Seven of Swords can be like what we're doing that's best for the group, not just for us. And then we have the Three of Cups there, which is about the group, so to speak. So I think that he's interested in doing what's good for the both of you, not just himself, especially with that Ten of Wands there. So I like it. And it could also be that he's trying to avoid being in the friend zone. Shout out to Power of the P. Thank you so much, baby. And Hesonance. What is my Cancer's feelings towards me? Ten of Swords in reverse. This person has not overcome something yet, or feels like you haven't. Or is it an no. Page of Swords in reverse. They're assuming things. What are they assuming? The Knight of Swords in reverse. They're assuming something that's triggering them. They're assuming that you think something about them. And it's due to some kind of past issue that they're not over, which could have everything to do with you or nothing to do with you. There are a lot of times where, you know, I've had a lot of really crappy relationships, right? So when I get into a relationship, I kind of apply what I've learned to that relationship. And then sometimes I end up blaming said person for what other people did because I just assume that they're the same way, right? So maybe it's something like that, or maybe you fucked up somewhere. I don't know. But to me, this is like an assumption that something is going to be triggering, or an assumption that you're lying about something. There's a lot of mental energy here. It seems like a lot of stress. But see, then it's such a double-edged sword, because then you have the Ace of Wands, the Nine of Cups to the Ten of Cups. So maybe this is somebody that's trying to overcome some kind of mental stressor between the two of you, trying to overcome some kind of assumption-based thinking, trying to avoid some kind of triggers, trying to overcome that. But this person is very attracted to you, or you inspire them in some way. They feel like you check off a lot of boxes for them. They feel some kind of emotional support from you, or maybe that's something that they desire, but it's there. Be bold and make the first move, conjunction, and abundance. So this is your advice, right? So this is telling you kind of be like a cardinal sign. I don't know what sign you are, but a Cancer's a cardinal sign, right? But this can be telling you to, you know, take that first step, take the initiative with something. If there needs to be something that needs to be talked out, you know, be the one to open the dialogue. If there needs to be a date or something like that, be the one to call and be like, hey, I made dinner plans for 8 p.m. I don't know, whatever the thing is telling you that when you make that first move towards whatever that thing is, there's a possibility of some kind of positive union that can come together, because this is the abundance card. It's like Jupiter, right? It can be the potential for marriage if you're looking for that, or some kind of business partnership, or just an overall good feeling of joy. But you have to take the initiative for something. All right. Thank you so much, Hesonance. I hope that made sense. All right. So now we're going to get back to the signs, and then I got the rest of you as soon as I'm done. Is Cassie here? What's good? Let me go ahead and screenshot Erica's thing. Rick, if you're still here, I imagine you are, please make sure that you remind me of Erica's super chat thing. Thank you, Cassie. Thank you, Power of the P. Thank you, Melanie. Thank you, Hesonance again. Thank you, Power of the P. All right, let's see here. All right, let's go ahead and move on to my Leos. All right, Leo, how you doing? Let's go ahead. What's up, fire-breathing dove? Good to see you back. Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of June for you. 1 second here. All right, cool. All right. What the hell is on my damn computer? God, that's what I get for eating around my laptop. All right. We have the Justice. Okay. we have the Eight of Swords. Ooh, why'd I hear at what cost? Interesting. At what cost? Huh. Thank you, Rick. Well, let me see that Justice. The Hermit. Love that. Love that. All right. Well, shit. So I really like this. This is beautiful. It seems like something that you have been fighting for a very long time, something you've been taking action towards. Maybe it's some kind of legal battle. Maybe it's just trying to find some kind of peace. Maybe it's trying to find some kind of self-awareness or some kind of mental peace. You're getting it, whatever it is. The thing that you have been fighting for, the thing that you've been trying to maintain, the thing that you've been talking about, the thing that you've been traveling towards, the thing that, whatever it is, you are getting some kind of positive karma in your life, and it's helping you. This to me is very much Wounded Warrior vibes. The Hermit, Dark Night of the Soul vibes. Nine of Wands is like, I've been busting my ass in this, boxing ring for the longest time, and now I finally freaking won, right? You got the championship, the what's it called? What is the thing called? The referee. The referee has got like he's like holding up your arm, and the crowd's cheering. Oh, right. That is what is kind of going on with you, but it's all in here. No, but you are getting some kind of positive karma, and it's making. Can I just get one more? What is it about? Page of Pentacles in reverse can be around children, can be around business, can be around something that you've been learning, can be around inner child stuff, can be around not feeling good enough, not feeling like you bring value to the table, can be around finances. Then we have the Eight of Swords, the Seven of Pentacles, and the Temperance card. You're trying to figure out where or what to invest your time, your energy, and or your money into. And you're trying to figure out what is going to be or what's going to give you the biggest return in some way. It can be maybe trying to figure out how to move money around, trying to create a better sense of stability for yourself. It can be something that's very financial. Maybe it's something that's psychological. Maybe it's something that's psychological with that Eight of Swords. It's like maybe you've been stuck in place for a really long time and you're like, this, right? I want to move forward. And so I think that you are approaching a decision that needs to be made from a very healthy mentality, especially because of this Justice and the Hermit and the Nine of Wands before that. It's like you rode the ride, you got the experience, you got the t-shirt, you got the hat, you got all of that. So it's like now you're taking some lessons that you've learned and you're able to apply them to get the best result in some kind of situation in your life. The Nine of Swords in reverse is clarifying the Ace of Pentacles in reverse. And then the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Four of Cups. At what cost is what I heard again. I want to say be cautious of this. I do think that the Temperance is going to trump this. But the Eight of Swords is about choosing one thing and sometimes, and Seven of Pentacles as well, having to abandon something else. And I think that it may suck at first. Ace of Pentacles in reverse is like, damn, like I had to dig up that seed, or I can't water that seed anymore. Which is making you feel some kind of way. What are people going to think? What is this person going to think? What are my finances going to look like? And you're just kind of focused more on the opportunity that you had to leave behind as opposed to the one that's right in front of you. The Temperance is here. So I feel like while it was maybe a hard decision with that Eight of Swords, it was the right decision. It was the good decision. It was the balanced decision. So don't like sit there and focus on that. Hold your vision, square, and fear. Yeah, so I feel like there's something that you really want, something that you desire. You got to act like your fixed sign self. You got to put one foot in front of the other and keep your eye on the prize. Is it going to be challenging? Absolutely. Are you going to be shit scared? Maybe. Are you just going to be a little scared? Possibly. But the thing about the square in astrology is that it's kind of like how diamonds are made under pressure. Yes, you are going to feel the pressure, but something like a diamond, right, metaphorically speaking, is going to come from it. So try not to focus on the negative. Thank you so much, Leo. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. Okay. Alrighty. All right. Sorry about that. Let's look at Cancer. You guys are so cute with your little squishy faces. All right, let's see my Cancers. All right, Cancers, let's go ahead and take a look at you for the rest of June. The Moon. Ooh, Death card. Okay. And the High Priestess in reverse. All major arcanas. The Empress in reverse. Some of you guys could be a Moon in Libra or Moon in Taurus. And the King of Pentacles. Oh, honey. Well, Cancer. Tell me about why that Empress is in reverse. The Devil in reverse. There's an awareness of something. There's an awareness that you may have settled in a situation. There's an awareness that you are accepting less than what you're worth. There is an awareness that you have a creative block. There is an awareness that, I don't know, something about a fear, an addiction, some kind of toxic behavior either from you or another. But the Empress in reverse is about feeling the need to overcompensate because you fear something. Or you feel like you're not good enough, or you feel like something's going to get away from you, or you feel like you have to chase something down in order to get it when you don't need to do that, especially if you're the feminine, okay? There's somebody here with that King of Pentacles that is showing up as a masculine, somebody who's stable, practical, trying to be that like rock kind of for you. Necessary Truths, thank you so much. And Vanessa Williams, thank you so much. And I feel like there are deep emotions here, but you're realizing something about yourself. You're realizing that you either push something too much because you fear it's going to get away from you, or you push something too much because you fear that you're not going to be able to get it, or there's some kind of self-worth or self-value issue. But I do feel like there's somebody here who's helping you with that in some kind of way. Somebody is like looking at you and seeing you and understanding you and trying to kind of be that supportive person to you. I like that you're aware of this issue though, if you're the feminine, okay? If you're the masculine, then like you're showing up for a feminine is what it looks like. For some of you, it can be a creative block, okay? To be honest. What's up, Madison? It's a Pisces thing. Thank you so much. The Death in reverse, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands, not the Death in reverse, the Death, the Six of Swords in reverse, the Six of Wands in reverse. 2 sixes. I like that. Even if it's in reverse, I still feel like it's going to come out as something positive, something successful. Summer, thank you so much for that super chat question. For some of you, you have issues with focusing on past failures, not getting the recognition that you deserve, focusing on some kind of unwanted attention that you got in the past that you really didn't like, or you felt like your reputation was ruined in some way or something. There's something that you had kept focusing on that was ruining something for you. And I feel like with this Death card, that seems to be changing, or that seems to be ending. Can I get one more for that? The Seven of Wands in reverse. It almost feels like you felt as though you weren't worthy you weren't worthy of something because you didn't get some kind of external validation. That's what it feels like. And now that's like done. You're like, you know what? I don't need somebody to like my picture on Instagram, bitch, you know, or right. Maybe it's that shallow. I have no idea, but that's changing. That's ending. Your desire for some kind of validation from a specific person or from your mom or whatever the thing is kind of changing now. The High Priestess in reverse with the Sun and the Ten of Pentacles. Wow, wow, wow. Reaching new heights is what I heard, which sounds so corny, but that's what I heard. It seems to me like someone's revealing something to you or you're revealing something to another, maybe something that you've kept to yourself for a while, but it seems positive with that Sun and that Ten of Pentacles. Maybe it's marriage. Maybe it is a relationship. Maybe it's something to do with your legacy and your children or your sense of creativity or your sense of self-expression. And it seems like maybe you're either getting some kind of commitment or getting some kind of financial reward from it in some way. How interesting. So it seems like after a while of maybe suppressing things or suppressing why you don't feel good enough for something or having a creative block or whatever it is or needing that validation, it's like something about you is evolving because there's an awareness. And because I feel like you have the support of this King of Pentacles energy if you're a feminine. And because of that, it seems like it almost feels like, I'm not going to say that. Well, I'm just going to say it because I'm not going to sit here and try and think of something more eloquent to fucking say. It seems like you have been constipated for a really long time, you know, and you ate some flaxseed in your oatmeal and now you're just, letting it all out, buddy. You know what I mean? Your advice is the answers you need are coming. Full moon in Gemini, Jupiter, and balance. Wow. An old way of thinking has got to go. The way that you've been thinking has got to go. You're needing to, and it's funny because Jupiter is in Gemini, right? So you see these two cards, Jupiter's in Gemini. Jupiter doesn't do the best in Gemini, but it's still Jupiter, right? But Gemini is more about the details of something, right? Where Jupiter is more of like the higher mind, the expansion, right? And so needing to kind of broaden your perspective on something that you're doing or something that you want or your sense of self-confidence, whatever it is, it's like having a little bit of faith can really go a long way. With this balance energy here, I want to say it's interesting because Gemini and Sagittarius, which Jupiter rules, are opposite signs. And even though they can be quite similar, they're still opposite. And I'm wondering if it's something around balancing your lower mind versus your higher mind. And lower mind isn't to say like in a derogatory way. We still need our lower mind. We need to be able to be detail oriented. If we were all Jupiterian people, we would all just be, spending our money all day and I'm quitting my job and I'm traveling the world, So needing to be of kind of two minds a little bit is what I'm feeling here. So that's what I have for you, Cancer. Thank you so much. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. All right. Let's move on to... Hey, Taurus, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of June for you. What's up, Anna Banana? Oh, love that. Queen of Wands, Three of Wands in reverse. What's up, Kismet? The Five of Swords. All right. Let's see that Queen of Wands. Okay. The Six of Cups, the Two of Pentacles. I like this. It shows that there's an air of confidence about you, sexiness. Anna Banana, thank you so much for that second super chat. For some of you, you're being brought a gift of some sort that's really going to put your life back into alignment, which is essentially going to make you feel more confident. It can be like the biggest compliment ever from the most important person to you. It can be something financial for some of you. Maybe somebody pays a huge bill and you're like, oh my God, thank God. Whatever the thing is, I feel like you're being blessed around the end of June. For some of you, there's some kind of like childhood dream or something that you're bringing back from childhood in some kind of way that is helping you to feel more confident, that's causing you to take the lead in your own life. You are like, you know what, I am going to do that thing that I wanted to do when I was a kid, or I am going to bring back that project, but it's you confidently expressing yourself. For others of you, this can be around connection with your children or connection with a friend or a lover or something like that, that is making you kind of come out of your shell a little bit is what I want to say. And you do have Uranus in your sign and Mars. So then we have the Three of Wands in reverse with the Judgment in reverse and the Six of Pentacles. I heard a little word of advice. Okay, interesting. What's that Judgment in reverse? Ah, speaking of advice, King of Swords. Funny. There's something that you're getting to a point where you're just like, I'm throwing my hands up. I don't give a fuck anymore. I'm so tired of this. I don't want to do it. There's something about that you're doing. It was like there was a plan, and then you're throwing out the plan. You're getting frustrated. You're getting upset. You don't want to look at this thing anymore. You're tired of it. It can be something financial with that Six of Pentacles, but it can be anything really. And I feel like there's somebody here who is trying to give you advice on something. And it feels like you're getting more so frustrated. Give me one more. Queen of Cups in reverse. It's like you don't trust it. You don't trust it. You know, you're getting kind of moody. You're getting irritated, right? Taurus, what you want to do is you want to go to the spa and you want to get a facial. You're not trying to deal with these petty matters. It's what it feels like to me. I will say this King of Swords person could be a Gemini, Libra, Aquarius. Absolutely. Could be any sign. These are general readings. But to me, this is somebody who does have some sound advice for a problem that you're not really wanting to look at. Please listen to this person because it feels like they're trying to put you on the right track, okay? But I feel like with that Queen of Wands, Six of Cups, you're like out doing your fun thing, kind of. Five of Swords, Nine of Pentacles, and the Five. Yeah, it can be financial, okay? I want you guys to be cautious. This can be saying you don't have as much money as you think you do, or be cautious of your spending. Don't get too comfortable, you know? This really can be around finances. You could feel like you had a certain amount of money and then you check your bank account after the weekend and you're like, oh my God, why did I spend all that money? You know, whatever the thing is, I do feel like there's a determination to fix something. I see 2 5s here, which equal to a 10, which is a sense of completion. So I feel like something is getting ready to complete. For some of you, you may start to feel like you're a little bit more dependent on someone, someone's advice, someone's finances. Jupiter is in your second house if you're a Taurus rising. I know that the last time Jupiter was in my second house, I got pregnant. I had to, and then I got pregnant again while Jupiter was in my first, and then I was relying on the father of my children to, you know, pay for everything. I'm not saying that's what's going to happen to you, okay? But for some of you, yes. For others of you, you're finding out how to become more independent, and that can be around like budgeting and taking advice from people that are smarter than you, right? It's like that book, and I know that I talk about it all the time, but what is it? Rich Dad, Poor Dad, where he's like, advice, always hire people that are smarter than you, right? And that's also about listening to people that are smarter than us when it concerns things that maybe we don't want to look at all the time, right? We have faith in your dreams, Venus, and commitment. Okay, so maybe there's something here that you can really have, but you're needing to have a little bit of faith. It can be around money. It can be around relationships. Yes, are you going to have to put in the work? Absolutely. But there is something that you can count on or have faith in. This can be telling you to focus on some kind of commitment that you have. It can be a commitment to yourself, being that you are Venus, absolutely, but it could be a commitment to some kind of relationship, or it could be a commitment to your finances as well. So, you know, this is about giving and receiving love, making sure that you're taking care of your finances in a responsible manner, and making sure that you're holding up to your commitments, okay? I know this is you're probably like, I'm not trying to hear that. I'm trying to go to the spa, but I get what I get, right? Thank you so much, Taurus. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a tarot reading with me at violettalexis.com. All the information can be found in the description box below. Alrighty. Let's see here. All right, last but not least, Aries, and then we will read Super Chat questions. All right, Aries, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at the rest of June for you. Hold on. All right. 5 of Cups. Don't do that. Wheel of Fortune in reverse. Oh, God. Come on, Aries. And the Knight of Wands. Okay. Tell me about that 5 of Cups. The Empress and the 3 of Cups in reverse. Alrighty. Okay, can be a little bit of family drama, some regrets or some sadness, or maybe even missing someone. It can be around like a mother figure or something like that. It could be something as simple as maybe, you know, a woman in your family died a long time ago and you just missed them and you're upset that you can't get together with them. You know, it can be something like that, right? A lot of you guys, especially if you're Aries rising, Neptune and Saturn is going to go retrograde in your 12th house here. And that's going to be around your mental health, around the past. It can also be around self-sabotaging behaviors, things like that. But it just makes me feel like this is more so a focus on the past. You guys also have a stellium happening in your 4th house. So this can be a big focus on family as well. But to me, it looks like you're sad about something. Why are we sad? The 2 of Swords in reverse because of a decision that we made around a mother figure or around family, something like that. But to me, it's kind of like you're looking at the glass half empty a little bit, and maybe for good reason, right? But I want to say, like, I get it. You can mourn in there, you can sit in there for a little bit because it might feel good in the moment, but don't stay there. You know what I mean? As much as you can. And it feels like you guys may be wanting to spend some alone time is what I'm getting. And maybe this Empress is you, right? Maybe this is like focusing on your self-worth and self-value. Maybe you gave your energy to people that ended up talking crap about you or that didn't see your value. And you're like, well, I see my value. 2 of Swords in reverse, you know? What's wrong with them? It can be something around that. So it looks like you're a little sad, but I think that it's not like diminishing how you perceive yourself. It's more so diminishing your perspective of another person or other people. Sorry, I know that sounds crappy. The Wheel of Fortune in reverse with the Star and the Tower. Well, there's hope that things are going to change, but it's really about stopping the cycles that wound us, that kind of hinder us a little bit. This to me is you kind of repeating some cycle in your life until the point where you're just going to let shit crash and burn, to be honest. And it's weird because it's almost like you feel better about it. You know, sometimes you got to throw the baby out with the bathwater, unfortunately, and sometimes you don't. But to me, this is like throwing out the baby with the bathwater and getting something from it. And it seems like something is very healing for you. You know, when you finally just let something go or let something burn, so to speak, and you're like, oh, God, that just feels so much better because fuck it, right? That's kind of what I'm getting with this. Can I get one more for that? The 10 of Pentacles. It could be around family. It could be around money. It could be around business. It could be around some kind of legacy. It could also be around what you want for yourself and your legacy in the long run. Who do you want to be known for? What do you want to be known as? What do you want when you're at the tail end of your life, kind of thing? Okay, so maybe that is also getting ready to change. But it feels like it's coming external from you. But it's weird because you feel more hopeful because of it. Strange. The Knight of Wands, the 4 of Wands in reverse, and the 2 of Wands. It could be around family, like I said before. You may be taking action in regards to a home situation. Maybe some of you are trying to figure out where you want to live, if you're trying to move, if you want a roommate to come in. But you're taking action towards either some kind of home or family thing that's going on. For others of you, you can be very passionate about something. What is this thing that we're trying to go towards? The 5 of Swords. It's not really giving me much. The 5 of Swords, the 7 of Wands. It seems like something very competitive, something that you're very... Did I skip Gemini? Oh my God, I don't think I've ever done that before. I'm so sorry, Gemini. All right, we'll do Gemini after Aries. Sorry about that. The 5 of Swords and the 7 of Wands. It's something that you feel like you need to compete for, something that you're very determined to win. Something that you're very determined to maintain. And you're kind of at a point where you will, I don't want to say do anything, but you will go to great lengths to get whatever this is. But there's a little bit of a delay in making some kind of decision about it for some reason. We have luck is on your side, Libra, and communication. So this to me is saying the more that you open yourself up to some kind of maybe conversation between you and another person, it feels like something good is going to come out of that. So if there is some kind of issue with family members or something like that, don't be afraid to open yourself up to that line of communication, because I feel like you're going to get more out of it than you think you are. You gay. Speaking for myself, right? You may get more out of a relationship than you think you will by opening up that dialogue in some way about being honest, about not avoiding relationship issues. So it almost feels like you take the initiative in some way to open up some kind of dialogue, and it feels like the universe kind of gives you a little nudge in the right direction and things go well, okay? Thank you so much, Aries. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. And you guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettalexis.com. All of that information can be found in the description box below. Sorry about that, Gemini. I don't think I have ever done that before. So weird. All right, let's go ahead and take a look at my Geminis. Gemini, how you doing? Let's go ahead and take a look at your at the end of June for you. All right, let's see here. We have the Chariot. Love that. The Nine of Wands. Damn. Okay. And the Hierophant in reverse. All right. Tell me about that Chariot. Okay. Can I get one more? Lots of mental stuff going on here. So, you know, this to me is you being very determined to either A, tell the truth about something, or to get the truth out of someone. I feel like whatever your intent is, I think that you have a victory on it. Or with it. But it seems like you get stuck for a while on trying to figure out either how to be honest about something that you've been thinking about, or how to get honesty out of another person. You still have a victory nonetheless. There can be something around online communication, back and forth in DMs, Twitter DMs, Instagram DMs, something like that. Some kind of spying going on back and forth between you and another individual. What's this Eight of Swords? Just curious. Ace of Wands in reverse. It's a decision that you've been delaying for a while for some reason, either out of fear, or you're not sure what you're going to get, or you're not sure the response you're going to get, or you could have been fearing the truth. The Chariot does talk about fear because it talks about courage. Without fear, there's no courage. So I feel like you're a little afraid to either tell the truth about something, or you're a little afraid to receive the truth about something. But it's interesting because you're the one that kind of comes out victorious in regards to this. The Nine of Wands, the King of Swords in reverse, and the King of Pentacles in reverse. What's up, Leo Empress? So this is interesting to me because it seems like you're coming out on top once again. You're finding something out maybe about somebody who was a user or a gaslighter, or somebody who lied to you, or somebody who was mentally abusive, financially abusive, something like that. And because you find out the truth, or because you finally give somebody a piece of your mind which reveals something for you, it seems to me like in some way, shape, or form, you are the one who comes out on top. Like, you're the one who's like, okay, well, now I know how to draw up these boundaries, or now I'm going to be drawing up these boundaries. But it almost feels like you versus others, or you versus another person, with you being the victor in this. Does that make sense? What's up, Dina? The Hierophant in reverse, the Queen of Wands, and the Nine of Cups. I feel like this is you. I feel like this is you, Gemini. So, you know, there can be something that you're doing that can be a little unconventional. And it's something that you're getting something that you want, and you're taking the lead in regards to what it is that you want, and you're actually getting the thing. So it's like you kind of being a little bit unconventional, you breaking out of the norm, You know, Uranus, for my Gemini risings, Uranus and Mars in your 12th house. Mars like cuts and severs things, right? So it can like cut out your self-sabotaging behaviors or your addictions that's stopping you from getting the life that you want. And Uranus breaking you free from, you know, old past patterns or whatever the thing is. And because you're doing that and you're doing something a little bit that doesn't feel like you, it's almost like becoming of you, if that makes sense. So because you're taking the lead, because you're thinking differently, because you're kind of rebelling a little bit, it's because of that is you getting something that you want. And I'm not telling you like, you know, have a Jerry Maguire moment and as you're leaving the establishment, you know, run out buck ass naked. Okay, I'm not saying rebel like that, but you know, you have take time to breathe out, fixed, and displacement. So you may be very fixated on something that you're upset about, which is like, it's all well and good, right? I totally get it. But make sure that it's placed in a healthy way or placed in the right direction. So for instance, maybe you do find out the truth about somebody or something like that, and you're still really upset about it, but like you take it out on someone else or something, right? Maybe you do have a Jerry Maguire moment and you finally tell your boss off and then you walk out and, you know, you end up, you know, hitting a coworker on your way out, right? Definitely not advised. Don't take it out on somebody else is what I want to say. Or there may be something that you're doing and it's coming from a place you don't realize, and maybe you're needing to discover what that is. But I want to say, keep your eye on the ball. You know, try to relax. You may be getting a little squirrely, you know, and feeling a little bit out of sorts because of some kind of news that you figure out, but try to keep your eye on the ball, okay? Thank you so much, Gemini. Please make sure that you like, share, comment, and subscribe. You guys can always book a personal reading with me at violettaalexis.com. All that information can be found in the description box below. Let's go ahead and finish our super chats, shall we? All right. All right. Thank you guys for waiting on me. All right, cool. Power of the P. What's the best step for me to take in the month ahead as for my career? Like, how shall I move closer to this calling? Learn more about it. Put in the effort. The Page of Pentacles is about putting in the practical effort and learning about something. With the Two of Pentacles, you know? Make practical decisions. Keep your life balanced. Death in reverse. Don't hold on to old ways of decision making, or don't hold on to old constructs that aren't going to benefit you, or old things that are going to throw you off balance. Trust and believe that something can be for you if you just put in the practical effort and put one foot in front of the other. You know, especially if it's something that you love. But also try not to let your emotions veer you from this, or if you get distracted from some old emotional hiccups that kind of come back up. Trust and believe that you can evolve if you put your mind to it. Thank you, Power of the P. Hesonance. What is the interference / third party, if there is any? What's the interference? The Three of Pentacles in reverse could absolutely be like a coworker, a third party, or it can just be a third party. Can also be like, we don't fucking agree on this and it's a big deal, okay? The Six of Swords in reverse, something from the past that keeps coming back up. Somebody's not changing, and then because of that, we can't get on the same page about it. The Five of Wands, we can't get on the same page about something. Here, I'll show you. Hold on. Three of Pentacles in reverse, Six of Swords in reverse, and the Five of Wands. We're conflicted either internally or externally because there's something that we're stuck on that we can't get on the same page about. What is that? Feeling like somebody's immature, somebody's not super confident, somebody's not being totally honest. There's a conversation that's being delayed. What's the other problem? The King of Cups. Emotion, emotional attachment, emotional maturity, something like that. Is there another person involved? No, I don't think so. Four of Pentacles, I don't think so. Your advice is a new romantic cycle begins. Chiron and grief. Wow, okay. Well, wow. I don't know if this is saying that your person needs to heal something that they're grieving about, either something that has nothing to do with you, or maybe it has everything to do with you. But this is saying that there's something that can be healed here between the two of you, or there needs to be some individual healing for there to be able to be a bond to be created that's actually going to last. And I feel like once we do that, there is some kind of new romantic cycle that can begin between the two of you. So it's more about healing and addressing wounds than anything is what I want to say. Thank you, Hessenance. All right. Melanie, what are Virgo's true feelings for me? I'm not sure if he means what he says or he is love bombing me. Oh boy. Okay, let's see. What are the Virgo's true feelings for Melanie? Eight of Cups, Six of Wands, Ten of Swords in reverse. I'd be cautious that this person isn't just trying to get some kind of validation from you because they're in pain over something from the past. I don't think that this person is necessarily, because the Eight of Cups, what does the Eight of Cups do? The Eight of Cups walks away from a choice or options to get something that is a little bit more self-serving, which isn't always a bad thing. But what is the thing? What are we walking towards? The Six of Wands. This can be wanting attention because we're trying to fill some kind of void with some kind of external validation. Nine of Swords. Yeah, this person's like having some kind of mental whatever. To be honest with you, I feel like this person wants the validation by giving validation. Okay. So yes, I think that you're right. Shopaholic, who is better for me, George or the other man that has been on my mind? Show me what would happen with George. Ten of Wands in reverse. What about the other man on Shopaholic's mind? The World. I don't feel like either of them are terrible. Well, the Ten of Wands in reverse can represent a couple of things, right? The Ten of Wands in reverse, it can represent, this person takes away a lot of my problems or takes on some of the responsibility, or this person makes my life harder, okay? I want to go with the latter, or excuse me, the former, where this person makes it easier, hopefully. With the other person on your mind, the World. So this is making me feel like some kind of positive closure, so that way some new beginning can happen or can ensue. And it's something that's peaceful. It's something that's positive. That's the World. Thank you so much, Shopaholic. Power of the P. In which ways do I not see myself accurately? My professional superpower. How does Power of the P not see herself accurately? The Knight of Wands. You're a lot more passionate than you think. You can be the life of the party. You can be the go-getter. You can be that person that goes after what they want. A leader, a creative. Professional superpower. Yeah, look. Double fire. You're more creative. You're more passionate. You're more powerful. You're more individualistic than you think, is what I want to say. And that's probably your passion. That is what's sexy, right? That is what is going to get you to the end of the road to where you're trying to be, essentially. So it's really your passion. It's really about you showing up, and it can also be about being unpredictable, right? The Knight of Wands is the type of person who shows up and is the life of the party, but will slap you on the way out if they don't like something. I'm not telling you to slap anybody, but it's that spark that you have, and the ability to be able to persevere. Let's see. Power of the P. What's really up with Monica? Since day one, she had evil stepmother energy, no joke. But these last few years have heightened intensely, to say the least. Let me see. She's afraid that she's going to lose an opportunity because of opportunities that she's lost before. She's the type of person who has a lot in her life, or has the ability to create new opportunities for herself, or she has opportunities in her life, or she can, but she's too busy looking at the sadness from the past to be able to see the present, or even see the possibility that whatever is being offered to her in the present can be in her future in a positive way. Erica Duncan, what do you see for my job in the month of July? I have new owners taking over. Let me see. This is like a lot of mental energy, but in a positive way. You may be doing a lot of work alone, but also you'll be working with a lot of people, because with that Queen of Swords, it's about Libra. So it can be about a lot of mental agility, a lot of learning about yourself and the way that you're communicating effectively. You're also learning from your past. It seems like you're being very proficient. You're being very effective in the way that you're communicating, being able to get your point across and being able to get things done. And it's because it's coming from a place of self-awareness. So it seems like you're learning a lot. You're learning more about how you're communicating, how you're thinking, and how you can Knight of Swords, getting the job done more effectively. I see you being a bit of a go-getter here. And I like that. I like the Hermit, the Queen of Swords, the Knight of Swords, and the Temperance. It shows me that because of the self-awareness and how you're communicating and you're thinking, it seems like you're able to get more information out of people. You're able to kind of get the job done. And with that Temperance there, I feel like things are becoming more peaceful because of this self-awareness that you have, or things are working the way that they're supposed to. It seems like you're very mentally balanced and things are working in the right direction. What the hell? Power of the P. In what ways can I show up for my father that I'm not seeing? Love him and want him to get his groove back, but literally Monica's a constant problem. Ugh, okay, let me see. Judgment is like answering the call. This can be about like bringing something back from the past that is part of his path. So I don't know what that is. If he is a person that really, really loves to dance, and that is a big thing for him, reintroduce that into his life. There's something that you can help with by reintroducing something that he is passionate about in his life, so he can kind of have his own thing going on, which is going to essentially help him release some kind of control and bring more benefits in his life, especially spiritually as well. So it's interesting. It's about like bringing something back from the past that he is supposed to be doing, that's going to help him move forward in some way. That's going to bring some kind of positivity in his life. Cassie, hey baby. Anything I need to know, please, ma'am. Thank you, doll. Absolutely. Let's see. What's that Magician in reverse? What's that Seven of Cups in reverse? Okay. What's that King of Wands intentions? The Emperor. Oh, wow. Okay. You're being quite realistic about some kind of, in the near future here, you're being quite realistic about some kind of love situation or about somebody that you're attracted to. But because you're being overly realistic about something, it seems like it's causing you to doubt yourself within the connection about making the decision. The intention of this person here, I'm going to go ahead and show you what these cards look like. The intention of this person with you is the Emperor. So this is to better, this is to be better than they are. This is to take the lead, to be very Aryan-like, which is taking the lead, being brave, being courageous, being the leader within the connection. And I want to say be cautious of being too realistic, because I don't think that this person has negative intentions per se. I don't see anything about that. You just may be a little confused about what their intention is. So I want to say that there's an opportunity for love here, but don't doubt yourself to the point where you sabotage something. Emotions are running high, house 5, and distance. Distance from what? What do we need to keep distance from? The High Priestess in reverse, getting paranoid, self-sabotage. So I kind of want to say, try to have fun with something. Try not to get in your own head about things. Do the things that make you feel happy. Go out, have fun, go to the casino, write, do art. I don't know, whatever the thing is. Go out and date, and try not to take things so seriously. Try not to get in your own head and create scenarios and get paranoid, right? We all fucking do that. Try not to self-sabotage because of maybe some self-doubt that you're having. And just try to have fun, you know, find the passion in life, play around, get back in touch with your inner child, be confident in yourself because you have a reason to be, is what it's trying to say. So love that for you, Cassie. That's the best reading I've gotten for you in a hot minute. All right, let's see here. Then we have Necessary Truths v. Advice on House Case. Thank you. Ten of Cups in reverse. Five of Pentacles. Be careful with finances or family and money. There could be some issues around there with people not being super supportive. Also, if you're not happy with something, don't pretend to be. Don't sit there and smile about it and be like, okay, it's fine, because you're going to catch a loss. So I'm not really sure what that's about. Vanessa Williams. I was confused. Does Cancer have romantic feelings at all? What is up with him in this negative Leo energy? Like is there any romantic feelings going on here? Ew. Were there? The Three of Wands. He wanted to pursue to see if there would be. But the Sun in reverse, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse, the Four of Cups in reverse, and the Hangman in reverse. This, to me, is somebody who is trying to control feeling rejected, trying to control who views them in a certain way, trying to control how they're viewed. There's something that they're having when it comes to their self-esteem, maybe with you, where they're very concerned about how you perceive them. Like, for instance, if he does feel rejected, he doesn't want you to know that he feels rejected. If anything, he's trying to control how others see him or how you perceive him. Do I see any like, oh my God, I'm in love with this person? No. I asked how he was feeling about it, and I got the Three of Wands, which means that he had a plan to pursue something. But now it seems like ego is getting in the way, pride is getting in the way. He doesn't even want to see another perspective because some kind of ego has been triggered. That was weird. It's a Pisces thing. Does it look like I will get approved for a new place in July to move? Yeah, I think so. Three of Swords in reverse, Devil in reverse. Yeah, I think so. Yes. I mean, these are two positive. These reversed are very positive. So yes, I think that you will. I think that looks good. Summer. Hi, Violetta. Spirits messages about my love life. If you've been taken advantage of in some kind of situation, if you feel like you haven't been getting what you're worth, some kind of justice will be brought to your door that's going to benefit, that's going to be in your favor. How is that? The Four of Swords. By being alone. Four of Swords, Six of Cups in reverse. This is like thinking about the past, thinking about how you've been dealing with a certain relationship, how you've been dealing with relationships. This could also be you just needing to retract for a little bit. I see you maybe spending a little bit of alone time, okay? That may be how you're getting your life back on track a little bit when it comes to your love life, or where you're able to have a more balanced perspective on something. You know, it's kind of like when I talk about if I blindfold you and I put your face this close to a painting, right? And I take the blindfold off and I'm like, hey, Summer, open your eyes. Tell me what that painting is. Well, when you're this close, you're going to be like, fuck, I don't know what that is. I think there's some purples and some blues in there. And if I put the blindfold back on and I tell you to take 10 steps backwards and I take the blindfold off and I say, Summer, what is that picture of? And you're like, oh, it's a guy in a boat with trees and a house. It's going to make more sense, right? You're going to be able to see it clearly because you're looking at it from a distance, and that's what I feel like you're doing here. Thank you, Summer. Anna Banana. Hi, V. Why hasn't he said anything? Dare I say it? Dare I? It's either because he's just so in love with you, but he's apprehensive in expressing his emotion, or it's that he's likely talking to somebody else with that 8 of Wands and the Knight of Cups, okay? So it's either he has a problem with vulnerability or he's being vulnerable with someone else. Ugh, I hope that's not it. Anna Banana, what are the good things coming to me? Thank you. Show me only the good things that are coming to Anna Banana within the next 3 months. 8 of Pentacles in reverse. If you've been bored with the daily grind, the daily routine, you know, if you've been having an issue learning something, or your money's been a little tight, or anything like that, any of the above, that's going to change. Ouch. The Moon, the Fool. I love this, and it's because you are initiating the change. 8 of Pentacles in reverse is like, oh God, boringville, snoringville. You know what I mean? And there's something where you're like, you know what? I know what to do, and you do the thing. Like, you don't wait around for somebody else to do it. You do the thing. It looks like you're taking on some new either love or creative adventure. It's something that you admire. It's something that you're excited about. So I see something that you're bored with. You're initiating the change. Low-key, 88. I'm a Gemini and he's a Libra. Why is he distant? Ace of Cups. He may be interested in someone else. Does he want a relationship with me? What does he want with Low-key, 88? No. 9 of Pentacles. He's kind of focused on him. He wants to do him. The Ace of Cups tells me that he's talking to somebody else, or that he's offering or accepting an offer from somebody else. Okay, I'm sorry. Paula's Psyche. Hey, beautiful. Am I on the right track? I think so. 7 of Pentacles to the Queen of Pentacles tells me take your time. Oh my God, what is going on? What's happening? It's telling you to, it's telling you to take your time. Take your time making decisions. Take your time investing. Take your time in choosing what to invest your time, energy, or money into, but it's leading you to some kind of either financial success or feeling more valued or more self-worth. Oh my God, I'm so sorry. Or just more stable in your overall life. So I want to say yes. All right, 1 second. Let me just shuffle these cards. Sorry guys, I don't know what I have. Like a, oh my God, this is driving. Give me 1 second. Hold on. Oh God. I just can't get it out. I don't know what the hell it is. Sorry guys, hold on. I'm just trying to shuffle these cards. Last shuffle. All right. Let's see here. JD Venus, who is my next romantic relationship? Show me who this is so she'll know. Might be somebody from the past. Could be somebody from work from the past. 5 of Cups in reverse. Somebody from the past. High Priestess, past. High Priestess can be 12th house, the past. It looks like it's somebody that you may already know, potentially. This is somebody who's a very hard worker, but sometimes they can be stuck in their ways, or they can be very focused on the past, but at the same time, somebody who's also trying to let go of it. Somebody who's trying to think more positively. This can be somebody who's quite sexy, or at least maybe how you perceive them, very, you know, desirable. I see Pisces here specifically. I also see Virgo as well. So maybe Pisces, Virgo energy, which is interesting because those are opposite signs. Oh my God, you guys, I'm so sorry. Something is going on here. But yeah, it looks like somebody that maybe you already know, or maybe this is somebody who can just be a little bit stubborn, but it's making me feel like it's somebody that you already know. But this is somebody who has a good routine, somebody who's a hard worker, but also somebody who may have a little bit of a spiritual side or a mysterious side to them. Oh my God. Top flight. Maricella's feelings and thoughts of me just started talking not too long ago. Want to see what's to come of it. Thank you, V. You're awesome. Aw, thank you. You too. Let's see. What are Maricella's feelings towards top flight? Don't really know where this is going. Knight of Wands in reverse. Four of Wands in reverse. She may feel like, I don't really know where this is going, or she may be feeling a little insecure, or kind of feeling like things are delaying a little bit. She may also want your attention, but doesn't really know how to get it, or she wants your attention, but feels a little insecure, a little shy even. What does she think of top flight? Like, what's her opinion? Ten of Wands, Two of Cups. This is somebody who feels like you're willing to take emotional responsibility, who feels like you're willing to show up and have that mutual understanding between two people. Somebody who's very caring and loving, and somebody that she feels like she can connect with. I don't see anything bad per se. I think I don't want to say the negative, but kind of is more on her side, not in her opinion of you. L, why is the Cancer being so distant with me? Thank you, baby. You're welcome. Two of Swords, avoiding what? Five of Swords. It's not, you're not telling me why they're avoiding her. The Hierophants. Maybe this person feels like you want a relationship and they don't, and they're trying to avoid that. This may also be somebody that doesn't really know what they want, or they may also feel like they're not really sure that your guys' morals, values, or idea of what commitment looks like is mutual. Or they could honestly be playing fucking passive-aggressive games with you. You know, to be honest with you. Sometimes that can be the Two of Swords to the Five of Swords, you know what I mean? Josephine McLean. Will Pisces come back? Ace of Pentacles in reverse and the Emperor more so makes me feel like this is somebody who's kind of chalking this up as a missed opportunity right now. It makes me feel like more so, maybe they will eventually, and I feel like they'll be the one to take the initiative, but right now it feels more so like they have, I don't want to say bigger fish to fry, but they're focusing more on like their responsibilities and things like that. So right now I feel like they're chalking this up to a missed opportunity, but things can always change. Kim Smith, will the ex-Virgo and I hang out in the next month or two? I'm not really seeing that. Sun in reverse and the King of Cups in reverse. I feel like this person's feeling like a little bit of a Debbie Downer. I think if anything, I don't even think that they would be able to be completely authentic with you. They may kind of just like blow smoke up your ass in order to feel better, in order to get something that they want. Will they hang out though? Yes or no? Six of Cups. Yeah, you may, but I don't really feel like this person's intent is going to be the best. It just feels like they're going to tell you a bunch of shit and blow smoke up your ass. Seven of Pentacles in reverse. I asked advice and it said that you may be wasting your time. I hate to say that. That may sound shitty. It doesn't mean that you can't create some good memories, but I feel like this person could be a bit of a love bomber. Be cautious with that one. Camille. Hi, V. How does Ahmed truly feel about me? Five of Pentacles in reverse. Page of Cups in reverse. This person may feel like sometimes they can put some kind of responsibility on you, like where they can play the victim, or they can be like immature or something like that, and you'll like pick up the slack. I don't know why I'm getting that. This may also be, give me one more, the Knight of Swords in reverse. I feel like you trigger some kind of childhood issues in this person, or they may feel like they do that to you, but this person could also feel like at times they can trigger you to be quite gullible. Five of Pentacles in reverse, if there's been any kind of blocking or any kind of issues or abandonment or a separation, I feel like maybe they want to come out of that, but I don't like that Page of Cups in reverse, nor do I like that Knight of Swords in reverse. So just be cautious. Some victim triggering mind game stuff kind of going on maybe, okay? All right, guys, thank you so much. Rick, thank you so much as well. I love you guys. I will catch you with the next one, and I hope that you have a wonderful night. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.